Welcome back to the Love Café, where we feed you love every week. Today's story is about Jaime and Nita. In the summer of 1964, Jaime was new to Solano, a province in the Philippines. His friend Tito invited him to a dance party. That night, he and Tito agreed to pick up the ladies, including Nita, Tito's cousin, to drive them to the party. It was love at first sight for Jaime and Nita. Jaime was instantly captivated by Nita's beauty. He devoted his entire night to dancing with her and didn't even notice the other girls at the party. The mores of Solano society prohibits dancing too close together, but Jaime couldn't resist. He held her so close they were dancing cheek to cheek, while Nita's heart raced. The following week, Jaime introduced Nita to his parents, who took a liking to her and gave them their blessings. That blissful summer, Nita and Jaime spent much of their time together at picnics and dance parties. Until one day, Nita's mother, Irene, expressed her disapproval of Jaime and Nita's relationship. In Irene's point of view, no, you must complete your studies and cannot be distracted by boys. This caused the two to break up. The letter that Jaime wrote broke her heart. 3 years later, Nita was accepted as a medical technology intern at Pittsfield Hospital, thousands of miles away in Massachusetts. Meanwhile, Jaime was aboard the USS Forrestal at the Gulf of Tonkin in Vietnam. Disaster strikes. A stray electrical current causes a historical explosion that destroys the USS Forrestal and kills 134 men. As Nita is purchasing a birthday card for Jaime's upcoming birthday, she overhears someone talking about the explosion. With an anxious heart, she calls around for news. 3 weeks have passed when Nita finally finds out that Jaime is safe. This is when she realizes how much Jaime means to her. Keep in mind, the whole reason Jaime joined the U.S. Navy was with the intention of finding Nita. He wrote to her, but to an old address. However, the current occupant forwarded the letter to Nita in Pittsfield. When Jaime received Nita's long-anticipated reply, he was deployed in Vietnam. The explosion of the USS Forrestal forced the return to Norfolk Naval Base, bringing the distance between them a little closer. The time apart was enough for Jaime. He proposed on his very first visit. And on his second visit, the two got married in 1968 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. It was a Saturday in January, so City Hall was closed. Amid the deep snow, the judge opened his residence to marry them. When asked for the necessary documents, Nita didn't have them. The generous judge asked the city clerk to open the office. After all, Jaime had to get back to the ship. Eventually, they settled in Norfolk, where Nita worked at Norfolk General Hospital. Whenever the Forrestal was out to sea, Jaime would write to Nita every day. Irene came to the U.S. to help with the children. She started a small cake business to express her creativity and make a little money on the side. Inspired by Irene's success, after Jaime retired from the Navy in 1988, they created their dream business together. Jaime would bake, and Nita would decorate. And they started Jaime's Bake Shop, which they continue to operate today. Honoring the marriage vow to love each other in sickness and in health, in 1999, they each underwent major surgeries and nursed each other back to health. They have 2 children, Jaime Jr. and Joel, both of whom are married, have successful careers, and children of their own.